Now we will discuss about the topic of stationary point or maxima minima. At any stationary point, the value of dy dx equal to 0. That means as the first step of finding a stationary point, the thing we need to do is we will differentiate this whole function and we will find dy dx and we will equate it with 0 to find the value of dy dx. And from this equation we will find some value of x. Stationary points are of mainly three types: maxima, minima and point of inflection. This point is a maxima. The value is increasing. At maxima, this is maximum, and after reaching maxima it decreases. This point is minima. The value is decreasing and finally it reaches to minima at a certain point and then it increases again. This point is the minimum value or minima. Point of inflection. This point is a point of inflection. Point of inflection means the value is increasing. For a certain value it stops increasing and after a while it starts increasing again. Or a value is decreasing and it stops decreasing for a certain value and it decreases again. Now, do these points have some common characteristics? Yes. What is that? If we draw tangents, these points, we find that the tangents are parallel to x-axis. For maxima, the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. At minima, the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. At point of inflection, the tangent of the curve is parallel to x-axis. So, tangent is parallel to x-axis. That means the gradient is 0. And for any curve, the value of gradient is dy dx. So, at stationary point, dy dx equal to 0. And for this dy dx equal to 0, we will find a value of x and we will use these values of x for some reason. Then we will find the value of d square y dx square and we will put this value of x found here on the equation of d square y dx square. If d square y dx square is positive, then we decide that the stationary point was a minima. If d square y dx square is less than 0 or negative, we decide that the stationary point is a maxima. And if d square y dx square equal to 0, then the stationary point is a point of inflection. This is the basic of stationary point. Now we will see an example to elaborate this concept to an understanding. Look at the board. As example, we have showed a cubic expression y equal to 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x. If you recall from the topic equation graphs, we showed there this type of equation has a curve with two turning points and with a happy ending. That means this type of equation have a graph which looks like this. From here we can clearly show that this curve has one maxima and one minima. We can see that from the curve, but this time while discussing differentiation we will elaborate this by the use of calculus. First of all, while performing any maths related to maxima or minima, the first thing we will do is we will find the dy dx and d square y dx square. dy dx, that means we will differentiate this 2 multiplied by 3x square minus 15 multiplied by 2x plus 36. 6x square minus 30x plus 36. We found our dy dx. If we differentiate dy dx again, we find d square y dx square. So differentiate this. 6 multiplied by 2x minus 30 multiplied by 1 plus 0. 12x minus 30. At stationary point dy dx equal to 0. The gradient is 0 at stationary points. So 6x square minus 30x plus 36 equal to 0. If we take a 6 as common, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. X square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. We will use the middle term break to solve the value of x. The value of x we found is 2 and 3. That means at stationary point x is 2 and x is 3. That means we can clearly see here that at 2 we find a maxima and at 3 we find a minima. From the graph we can assume that, but we need to prove that mathematically by the use of calculus. We already found that the expression for d square y dx square is 12x minus 30. Now we will put the values of x in this expression. For x equal to 2, d square y dx square equal to 12 into 2 minus 30. That means 24 minus 30 equal to minus 6 less than 0. That means maximum. You can clearly see here that we already put the value of 2 at maximum point. And for x equal to 3, d square y dx square is equals to 12 into 3 minus 30 greater than 0. Therefore, we will find a minimum here. We will find a minimum at x equal to 3. Now, what is the maximum value? What is the minimum value? Maximum value is maximum value of y. For x equal to 2, the value of y is 2x cube minus 15x square plus 36x equals to 28. And what about the minimum value? Minimum value of y equal to 2 into x cube minus 15 into x square plus 36 into x equal to 27. That means the coordinate of maximum point is 228 and the coordinate of minimum is 327. This is the example that I showed you from the topic maxima and minima.